So I made a video regarding the situation in the past, but I've gotten DMs recently on Instagram asking me to go more in depth and explain the situation more thoroughly. So back when I was 14 to 15, someone broke into my house and raped me, and my mother woke up to it and called the police. This person right here, Rodney Vickknair, was the responding officer to the call and drove me to Children's Hospital in New Orleans to have something which is called a rape kit done. After that happened, he ended up staying in contact with my mother and I and would show up to my house constantly unannounced. He began to follow me and watch me as I would run every single morning because I went on morning runs. And one particular incident is he pulled up at his unit and he rolled down the window and shouted, "Nice ass," and sped along. Him knowing that I was 14, 15 at the time, he knew that I was young and definitely naive, and he ended up getting a bikini picture of me and making it his lock screen and his wallpaper. He then would make remarks saying how I aroused him and stuff like that. He would always talk about coming over to my house to be alone with me whenever my mother was not there. I remember this one time he knocked on my door and my mom was not home, and then I answered it. I opened the door and I was so petrified because I was very scared of what he was going to do. And he told me that he wanted to come over to my house on the way to another call, and that's one thing he did all the time. He would come to my house on the way over to another call. So the night of the incident, he texted me saying, and this was around 10 p.m. at night, saying that he was outside and wanted me to come tell him hello. So I went outside, I walked up to the driver's seat, whatever you want to call it, and he rolled down the window. He's like, "No, you can get in. We can talk and stuff if you want." And I was like, "Okay." I got in the passenger seat and he forced himself on me, demanding that I remove my clothing. After that, he began to, I don't want to say it because I don't want TikTok to take this video down. After it was over, I then got out of his car and he told me to leave my underwear with him so he could keep it as a quote-unquote prized possession. I told my mom and she reported it to the police, and he then got put on immediate suspension and they arrested him immediately the following day. The FBI ended up getting involved, and the mayor of Louisiana, or New Orleans, Louisiana, reached out asking if I would do a deposition. Now, I don't know when the trial date is set, but I'm in the middle of a lawsuit right now with the NOPD. He also had numerous complaints from other women as well that you could read further in the lawsuit.